We're going to try and jam all the way up to the gun here. This is the full vest test. This gun's the hardest to beat. It has the tightest beam out of the two Dragon Eyes. And absolutely nothing, zero reading, as you can see right there. All right, Matt Schaeffer back here with another stealth radar and laser system for you. This one, a Uniden R9W in a Corvette C8 ERay. This thing looks like the modern day Batmobile, so obviously you're gonna wanna drive it like the Batmobile. So let's check it out. So you heard me say stealth. What I mean by stealth is it's gonna get our stealth package, meaning you're not gonna be able to see any of the equipment that we physically installed. So the laser jammers. It's also going to have two radar receivers that you're not going to be able to see. Now, we always start off by 3D scanning the front of the car, rear of the car, and the interior. And when you look a little bit closer, there's going to be 4 laser jammers here within the front bumper of this car. So we utilize our 3D scan and we pick positions that'll work the best with the jammers and also work best with keeping it incognito, if you will, to install everything and have it fit that factory DNA of the car. So up front, we have 2 separate pods that we installed. Pod 1 is going to be here and it's going to be the same on the other side. Each pod is going to house a RX and a TX. So a transmit and a receive. And the transmitter is going to be really if you're being hit with a variable pulse rate gun, and that is going to basically transmit out the signal back to the gun, while the RX or the receive receives the input from that variable pulse rate gun, so it knows how to defend. That's why it's very important to have, I would say, 4 shifters on the front of a car. You're doing 3 and you have 2 RXs and a TX here. When we get to the testing videos, you'll see if I was shooting this car and it only had 1 shifter here in the center, as this car got closer, these headlights would be super easy to hit and get a reading with a very good gun like a variable pulse rate gun. Again, just looking at the design that we incorporated, it's a 3D printed pod finished in IR acrylic, so you cannot see the physical laser jammers. The radar receiver's mounted here behind the bumper. You can mount the radar receiver behind plastic, just not behind metal or carbon fiber. So now let's go check out the back. All right, the rear uses the same concept. We fully 3D scanned the rear of this car and created 2 individual pods. Obviously, the matte black in this car, the carbon accents, the gloss black accents are going to make these things look perfect and make them blend right into the car. We have a transmit and a receive here on the back. The rear radar receiver is down here behind the bumper, not behind the carbon, it's behind the plastic up here. Because again, in a scenario like this, you want to avoid putting the radar receiver behind this carbon fiber as it has metal properties within the carbon. So again, radar receiver here behind the bumper. And then again, we have the transmitter and the receive back here in the jammers. All right, now you're looking at the inside. Again, we did our stealth package. What that means is we're going to basically conceal the LCD display and the controller. So we built this command center up here. We 3D scanned this monitor, the dash, and created this 3D print here. We have the LCD display behind smoked acrylic. And then behind this magnetic removable cover, we have our control pad that is going to expose the full controls for the Uniden R9W system. And again, we can completely conceal it just like that. This is going to be for our audio system. This is the Helix conductor. We will show you the full audio system that we did on this in a separate video. So stay tuned for that. All right, so if you're looking up here, again, we did a kill switch. So the reason why we did smoked acrylic is because now that screen goes completely black. You can't see anything. You would never know there's a system installed in this car if it was being inspected from the inside. That kill switch we can just hit again and you'll see the system boot up here in a second.
X-band, K-band, K-A-band.
That audio you can hear, we installed a speaker right back here behind the rear seat, because again, this is a convertible. We didn't use the speaker that came with the Uniden R9 kit. We used a Helix exciter speaker that basically mounts in the panel right here behind the driver's seat. So stereo system up loud, top down, you're still going to be able to hear those alerts very easily right here behind the driver's ear, which is going to make this like a factory option. And I can't stress that enough. The reason we go this detailed with these systems is because when you have a car like this, you want this stuff to feel like a factory option. We're not installing this like other shops do, where we just double side stick the sensors to your bumper and it just looks like an afterthought. We're not double side sticking the LCD display to the dash. You're not seeing the Uniden logo here on the display right in your face to make it look like it's an afterthought. This is all fully thought out, engineered, designed, and integrated into this factory design to make it feel like a factory option. One of my favorite things about modern day radar detectors and laser jammers is that they are GPS capable. So there's a GPS antenna that is installed here, which is going to mark where you're located if you're being hit by a certain frequency of radar. So when you're driving on a road, it's going to log the exact spot, latitude and longitude, and the radar frequency of what you're being hit by, of the gun. That way, if you drive by that spot again and it has the same frequency, it's automatically going to mute out that signal. So this is not going to become a nuisance where it's just going off everywhere all the time. If you drive by your speed is sign on the side of the road 2 or 3 times, it's going to know and log that in the system as a false. So when you drive by it, it's just going to be auto muted out. So now when you're driving around and this thing understands your commute, it's going to know exactly what is a real threat versus what is a fake threat. So when this is going off, you pretty much know it is a real issue. So right now we'll show you the full video testing of how this did against all the best guns on the market. So let's check that out. Dragon Eye compact from the front, unlimited jamming. We're going to try and jam all the way up to the gun here. This is the full best test. This gun's the hardest to beat. It has the tightest beam out of the 2 Dragon Eyes. And absolutely nothing, 0 reading, as you can see right there. Not sure if you can see it. 0 reading. And also this gun has ECCM built in, which is active, as you can see there, which is the anti-jamming. So if this gun thought it was being jammed, it would certainly let you know here on the display that it is being jammed. Uniden did a perfect job jamming up to the gun on the Dragon Eye compact. It's going to be that same test on the rear, unlimited jamming.
Rear, laser, Dragon compact.
You can hear it's trying. Absolutely perfect. Jammed all the way up to the gun. It's going to be a Dragon Eye full size, constant jamming all the way up to the gun. You can hear it's trying. Absolutely nothing, trying to hit the headlights. Boom, annihilated it. 0 reading all the way up to the gun. And again, this one has ECCM built in as well, which is active. Not sure if you can see that. That same test from the rear, jammed to the gun. I mean, it just does an awesome job. Even trying to hit the tail lights. Nothing. Crushed it. From the back, 2 sensors. Dragon Eye from the rear, this is going to be time jamming. We're going to jam for 4 seconds and then the gun's going to get it reading. That way, me as the cop still gets a reading, but gives the user enough time to slow down. So there you go, 4 seconds. 48 miles an hour there on the gun. The deal with this is obviously if I'm a cop shooting, I need to get a reading of the car. If I just jam all the way up to the gun, I'm gonna know something is going on with the car. This is the way that it's gonna help you in a real world scenario. It's gonna jam for a programmable amount of time. Automatically, after that time is up, it's going to release the jamming, and I'm gonna be able to get a reading from the gun of you doing the speed limit, because it's gonna give you ample time to slow down. This is going to be that same test from the front, time jamming. We're gonna jam for 4 seconds, and then the gun will get a reading. So there you go. At 1,573 feet, I got a reading of the car doing 44 miles an hour. So for those 4 seconds, he was being alerted you were being hit by laser from the front. Obviously slow down to the speed limit. You have 4 seconds, which is an eternity in a modern car to slow down. You can see the car is just now passing us, and I got that speed a long time ago. So if he was speeding in that scenario, he has the time to slow down. I, as the cop, get a reading and still plenty of time. And then that's how you would beat any kind of speed trap. So thank you guys so much for following along all of these videos. If this is the first video you're seeing us do, make sure you follow us along, subscribe to the channel, hit the alert bell letting you know anytime we drop a new video. Make sure you check out our website, musaicdesign.com/radar. You'll find a one-stop shop here of all the videos, the build logs, the full write-up, the testimonials, everything in one easy-to-find spot. For this, go to musaicdesign.com. If you want to contact me for a job, here's my number followed by my email address. These are the 2 best points of contact for me personally if you want to reach out for a job. Follow us on TikTok. We'll drop a lot of videos here well before they make it out to YouTube, as it's a little bit easier and quicker to edit over there. Also, same with Instagram. We do a lot of Instagram reels, so go ahead and make sure you check us out there. And like always, guys, I appreciate the feedback. I appreciate the follow. And
until next time, peace.